Well, welcome back. So today, what are we doing today? Well, we're not gonna work on the shop today. Today we're gonna work on a BMW. And I believe it's a BMW 228? 228. Well, no, not 528. Okay, older model, but we are gonna work on the hood, okay? Now, what happened was, car was sitting out in the elements for like 7 years, so all the paint on the hood just went to crap. So we need to replace it. Now, I'm gonna sand down the hood completely, and then I'm gonna throw primer on there, and then I'm gonna throw a cheap repaired paint, okay? And after that, I don't know. If he wants something else to do to it, I'll do it. But right now, we're just focusing on the hood. So, see you in a bit. Now, I'm gonna sand this stuff down with 220 grit to get all the old paint off, everything. We want everything to be gone. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I just sanded everything down, most of the rust and all of the old paint. All that's left is just leftovers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a lower grit of sandpaper, and with that I am going to sand it down to make it nice and even, and then start priming it to make it nice and beautiful. Okay? All right, let's get to work. So first I went by with 10,000, I'm going with 2,000, and then I'm cleaning it up and priming it. Now, we're gonna go with this primer, metal, wood, plastic, and more, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just need to throw some primer on there. And then I got kind of expensive spray bottles and paint for the actual hood. So see you in a bit. I applied the first coat. The thing is, when you do these sprays, if you want to do it nice and perfect, like I just did, without any drips and stuff like that, you want to add a little bit at a time and let it dry up, and then go another second layer. And after that dries up, go a third time. Ideally, you want to prime it up 3 times. Now, if you got it down bare bone to the metal like I did, you probably need maybe a 4th layer, maybe even a 5th. So today, I'm only going to focus up on priming everything and making sure the paint looks good on the car. I don't want any watermarks, I don't want any of that stuff going down, okay? So we're gonna make this nice and perfect. We're gonna add paint slowly at a time. If you think there's already too much paint in one area, just stop, let it dry up, and then, go through with your next layer. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, it's been about like 30 so minutes, almost 40. So we're gonna go round 2 right now, and then I'll see you when I get back. Went round 2. This time I put a thicker coat. I went 2 times, and then I have more primer, so I don't have to really worry about it. And then after that, that will be all I'm gonna do today. The remaining amount of work that I'm gonna do is the next day after. So hopefully this car will be done painting by tomorrow. I'm done painting it. I went very heavy coat that time, just to end it off on a good note. I'm gonna just let this thing dry. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and start painting the actual hood. So, see you then. Actually, while I was cleaning up the shop, I looked at it and I'm like, all right, let's go 1 more spray can in there, and it looks 100 times better. So now, when the new paint gets on there, it's gonna look perfect. So, well, we're back. Now, I didn't have a mask, but a shirt is the next best thing. So, we're gonna spray it down with this bad boy, okay? K2 Max. Now, this one comes with a clear coat right away. I don't know if you ordered the right one, but we'll see. since I sanded, I painted this stuff, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sand it down after it cures. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and I'm gonna pick up gloss paint for tomorrow also. So this is a couple day job. So, welcome. What we're gonna do now is put on a second coat. I put on the first coat without telling you guys, but let's get it going. Yeah. Now, so I finished putting on the second coat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it dry up. I don't have enough for a third coat. Ideally, you wanna throw another one in. These cans are actually very expensive to actually, to put on a vehicle. Usually if it's just a fender, it's not that bad. You can usually buy one can, but one can just goes through one hood completely. So after it gets nice and smooth, ideally, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, sand it down, and then just polish the car, and it should be all set. So yeah. Alrighty, so we're done with the car. It's nice and polished. I buffed it out. So thank you for watching. Appreciate everything that you guys do. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and I don't know, learn how to polish and buff. But I didn't put this in the video. You guys can skip all through that. But customer's happy, so let's get it going.